everybody. So Brendan and I had decided to do a little sit down, and what we're going to do is talk about wave to everybody, hi. What we're going to do is talk about a few things that Brendan likes that we have sitting around the house. A couple of them are real toys, and a couple are not real toys that he has sort of adopted and has made his own toys. So you want to talk about what first?
Spider.
The spider. Okay. So the first thing we're talking about is this spider, and I'm going to do this so you can kind of get a better feel for it. It's made out of wire and little beads, and this spider actually belonged to my brother. When he and I were growing up, I had one too. He had the black one, I had a white one. Looks just like this, except it was red and white. And we had them in our bedroom. I don't even remember where they came from. I think my dad or somebody just brought them home for us one day and said, here, some beaded spiders. And they always sat on the lampshades in our bedroom. So there'd be here. So this would be like the top of the lampshade, and they would just sit and just hang on the side of the lamp, just like that. It wasn't nearly as creepy as it might sound. It was just these cool little things. So when we were back over Christmas, Brendan loves any sort of creepy crawly anything. Spiders, scorpions, snakes, any sort of insects and reptiles and all of that he loves. So he saw this and fell completely in love with it, and of course my brother's like, take it. He hasn't done anything with it in 25 years, so Brendan's taken it. And if you can see, it's a little thrashed. It's like missing. Here, if I do that, you can see it against my face there. It's missing a section of the face there, which about 2 minutes in Brendan's possession, it started coming apart.
Spider goes in webs.
They do go in webs, and what do they catch in their webs?
Bugs.
Bugs. All right, well, let's talk about our next thing. What do you want to talk about next?
My chicken.
The chicken. Okay. So, here, put it on. Show everybody how it works. It's a chicken. So, this is actually an oven mitt. It's one of just those quirky little funny oven mitts. My Aunt Kim, who gave Brendan, if you all saw the vlog where we came back from Christmas and we put together the giant Lego airplane thing, she and my Uncle John got him that. So she got me this. It's kind of a gag gift for my bridal shower a long time ago. And the reason she chose a red chicken is because when I was a little kid, I think I was about his age. I was 3, and so when I was Brendan's age, I got it into my head that I wanted to be a chicken for Halloween, just for no particular reason. And so my grandfather, who was really good with arts and making things, constructing things, he built me this giant red chicken costume out of, I think it was like cardboard frame and these plastic red feathers and a face and a beak and the whole thing. And anyway, so this it became kind of just a story in my family about this funny Halloween costume he made me. But anyway, this reminded my aunt of that costume, and Brendan has adopted it, and now it's one of your little toys, right? Along with this jacked up spider.
It got a little bent up.
It did get a little bent up, yeah.
Mommy, you help me fix it.
I don't know if there's much I can do for this sweetie pie. I can try to tighten it up a little bit, but this missing part is long gone. I don't know how we're going to fix it, but we can try. All right, what's next?
My little sponges.
Sponges. So my friend who moved out of LA, the one who gave us the crock pot, if you saw that video, she was also getting rid of a bunch of art supplies, and she had them all just in a bag and said, hey, if Brendan wants, there's watercolors and some brushes and paper and some different things. It's like, here, Brendan can just have all this art supplies. So we brought it home, and we found in the bag these sponges, and they're like real sponges, like sea sponges. Like, apparently the way all sponges used to be before they became all synthetic and processed.
The rocky sponge. sponges.
Yeah, and I guess she had him for painting. You know, you dip them in the paint and, you know, make little sponge things on paper. But Brendan is a big fan of sponges, right? Where do sponges live?
In the water.
In the water, down in the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he watches videos on YouTube about sea sponges, and we know all about how these things used to be harvested. But anyway, so when he found these in the bag of art supplies, he got a kick out of it because they're real sponges. They're actually pretty rough. I wouldn't really want to use this, you know, as a...
Squishy.
Yeah. They definitely feel like they're more for cleaning the floor than cleaning your body, but I like that sponge. Okay, so what did you talk about? What's our last thing?
My teddy.
Teddy. Okay. Okay, let's sit down. Ready? Okay. This last one is Brendan's Teddy, and you can see he's really old and thrashed and jacked up, and the reason for that is this used to be, whose Teddy did this used to be?
Mommy.
This was Mommy's Teddy. Yeah, this was my Teddy. I was right around Brendan's age when I got this Teddy. I believe it was for my birthday, and it was my favorite stuffed animal, and I slept with him every single night. As I became an adult, I still had him, and I just sort of hung on to him as this, you know, relic of my childhood. And he was sitting on a shelf in my room upstairs, and one day Brendan walked in and he saw him, and he just had this sudden attachment to him. He grabbed him, and he's like, you know, I want this, and I was like, okay, you know, I guess if, you know, you have an old teddy bear and your son wants to keep it, why not, you know? So you sleep with Teddy every night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's we show where Teddy's falling apart. He's got some open, you know, he's kind of got a little wound there, and you can see all of his fur and everything is coming off. He's just got these bare patches, and his nose, a long time ago when I was little, his nose started coming off, so my mom sewed it back on, and kind of a squishy, it's sort of a squishy flat nose now, and but Brendan loves him, and he was my Teddy for a long time, and he was my Teddy for a long time, and as long as he holds together, he'll be Brendan's Teddy too. And I guess it's a lucky stuffed animal that gets, you know, so many decades of love. So. And Brendan is becoming a silly boy. I think he's reached his limit of being able to just sit in front of the camera. And do you have anything else to say? Do you want to say anything about your Teddy?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? Do you love Teddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can kiss Teddy. You
want to kiss Teddy? I'll kiss Teddy. Mwah! You can hold him up to the camera so everyone else can give him a kiss. Here, ready? There we go. Got stuff on my tongue. I think I've got Teddy fuzz on my tongue.
Teddy fuzz.
Teddy fuzz. So those are just a few random things we have sitting around the house that Brendan enjoys playing with. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.